Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Go Intelligent Sports Podcast Show. It's Christmas Eve. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. If you supported the channel this year, thank you very much. For those of you who will start supporting the channel, all my newcomers, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I post these videos. Today, I'm coming to you about something I said yesterday after the Saints Packers game about who could stay and who could go. And I felt as though I wanted to do this the right way. Because yesterday I rattled off some names and I forgot a couple people that has absolutely contributed to this team and that looks like they can continue to contribute. But some of the other ones, they can absolutely go. So I got my list here together. I got my list here and we're going to do it the right way. Because the Saints last night absolutely missed these players. Some of them didn't play, and some of them played, but they got trash around them, so they don't necessarily look good. Mickey Loomis, I said it last night, is a dweeb. And I don't mean no negative connotation about nerds or whatever, people that's smart or whatever, because he is smart. I don't want to call him stupid because he's not that. He's a very smart man. But when it comes to football, I believe he's ignorant. He doesn't know how to pick talent. It's the main reason why they brought Jeff Ireland in years ago to help evaluate talent. And when they did, he hit it out of the park. Jeff Ireland did most of the legwork with the Marshawn Lattimore, Ryan Ramczyk, Alvin Kamara draft. But since then, it's been hit or miss, and I don't know who to necessarily blame for that. You know, we get to a point where these guys, they get complacent. They did one thing, and then they tried to make that their ticket to continue to be employed. No, you got to be consistent. It's the main gripe I had with Sean Percocet. We won one Super Bowl. One. Yes, we got to another championship game years later, but we got one Super Bowl to show for what we, in his 17, 18 years that he was here. One Super Bowl. And it's like he just used that Super Bowl to continue and continue to just be mediocre. Let's not pretend. There was some years in there with Sean Percocet where the Saints were 8-8, 7-9. The year before, the Marshawn Lattimore, Alvin Kamara, and Ryan Ramczyk draft. The Saints sucked. The Saints weren't that good. That's the reason why we picked. Well, we got Marshawn at 11th. We got him at 11th, right? We stayed pat. Speaking of pat, that was the draft that we wanted Patrick Mahomes, but Kansas City somehow got wind of it, traded in front of the Saints, and took him. Now, we did end up with Marshawn Lattimore, so the draft was successful. He ended up being Defensive Player of the Year. But I'm just saying, there were years in there where we were what we were right now. Now, we didn't look this goddamn bad that we looked last night. But, man, 7-9, 6-11 or whatever, because we added 17 games now. We were doing 16 games when Sean was before this, the NFL with this scheduling thing. But somehow they care about the players, but they adding one more game. Go figure. I don't know, man. Look, I'm not here for that. So these are the players. After me rambling enough, let me get to it. Get straight to it. These are the players on offense I would like the Saints to keep. That's all I want for Christmas. This is my Christmas list. It's my Christmas list. And I hope Mickey Loomis don't turn into Scrooge on me in off season. First and foremost, Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill can play. Straight up. The man can play. The man can throw the ball. He can catch the ball. He can run the ball. He can tackle because he did play special teams. He's played special teams. Taysom Hill can do it all. He can stay. Please stay. I'm begging him to stay. Next, Alvin Kamara. I don't need to say nothing else about Alvin. Alvin Kamara can stay. Chris Olave, I mentioned him last night. He can stay. MVS, I want to see what MVS, I'm talking about Marcus Valdes-Scantling. I want to see what he can do with a full off season. I'm talking mini camp. I'm talking training camp. I'm talking learning the Saints playbook. And I'm not on the fly like he came in here and had to do. I want to see him get all the preparation he needs because I believe he can contribute to this team. Please sign MVS back. Eric McCoy, best offensive lineman, and he is the center, makes all the calls. When he went down with the injury, I think, man, the offense went in the toilet, though. When he went down, the offense went just straight in the toilet. He can stay. He makes all the protections. You know, he gets them right. They play better with him in the lineup. Talking about the total five at offensive line. They do play better with him in the lineup. When he's not in there, they all look like they're doing their own thing. Especially that Trevor Penning, TP. That's what I'm start calling him, TP. Y'all know what TP is, right? Toilet paper. That's what I'm gonna start calling Trevor Penning. His new name from me is TP. Period. Trash. Talis Fuagua. He's a rookie. I'm keeping all my rookies. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm keeping all my rookies. The jury not out on them yet. They need to develop. I'm not throwing any rookies away. Talis can stay. Talis is over on that left side handling business. You don't hear too much, from whoever's over there. Like Myles Garrett went on a milk carton when he came to town. You don't hear much from Matthew Judon. Went on the milk carton. You don't hear much. Whoever on that side with Talis, you might as well just go ahead and have you a snack, dog, and go ahead and chill out because you won't be heard from. Spencer Rattler can stay. There is no possible way we can make a true talent evaluation on Spencer Rattler with the talent list that he's had to play with. Not the talent, but the talentless players that he's had to play with. These players you probably won't hear from. Mason Tipton, you probably won't hear from again. The XFL is calling. USFL is calling for Mason. I don't know how he made the team. Ain't played one snap. Ain't played one snap in preseason. And he out there last night doing what? Cardio. He doing cardio, man. You ain't catching the ball. You ain't doing nothing, man. You ain't helping the team. Defense. Everybody I just named on offense, those are the players can stay. Everybody else, GTF. Y'all know what that means. It's YouTube. I can't say what I want to say. GTF. Defense. This guy here, I really believe, is playing through an injury because he hasn't jumped off my TV screen in a couple games. And I think he's just out there playing, giving it all he's got. Carl Granderson. He's a dog. Carl Granderson is a dog. I didn't even mention him last night because I kind of forgot about him. Like I say, he hasn't jumped off my TV screen in a couple weeks, and I really believe that he's playing through an injury. Brian Breesy, one of the main people I forgot yesterday. My guy jumped over the offensive lineman in New York with no help. 300 some odd pounds, however much he weighs. I know it's over 270. He can stay. The boy can stay. He leading the team in sacks. He can stay. Demario Davis, the law, can stay. I ain't even got to say no more about him. Kool-Aid McKinstry, I told you I'm keeping all my rookies. I'm keeping all my rookies. Kool-Aid can stay. The jury's still out on him. I don't know, what Kool-Aid can become, but I'm willing to give him a chance. Alontae Taylor. I know y'all probably looking at me cross-eyed now that I ain't said his name because I called him garbage last night. And I'm gonna say this about Alontae. Covering the slot, Alontae he plays well. I'm kind of forcing myself to do this, y'all. You see me pausing and stuff. Alontae plays much better in the slot than he does on the outside. Now, y'all may think, oh, there's no difference. You're still just covering the guy. No. The slot, you have to be You know the route combinations. You know what's probably coming with these slot receivers. When you're on the outside, it could be anything. And I really believe that he just needs time to adjust. He got thrown into the outside, covering number one receivers as soon as Marshawn is gone and Paulson Adebo is injured. So now he's the number one cornerback, and he's been playing the third cornerback, slot receiver, nickel package his entire career that he's been here. Alontae can stay. I'm willing to give Alontae more time to adjust. I really am. It's Christmas, and I'm in the giving mood. I'm willing to give him some more time. Kalen Saunders. Kalen Saunders tries hard. Now, I ain't saying that in a negative way. I ain't saying that he's garbage, but he has he has a motor, and he really tries hard. He's there to stop the run, but he's gotten his hands up to intercept the ball and bat the balls down a couple of times. He almost had a very athletic and acrobatic catch last night, but Alontae wouldn't allow him to be great. Alontae, get your own interception, dog. They throw at you all the time, man. Let the big boy eat. Let the big boy eat, man. All in the damn way. Rico Payton, special teams. He can stay. Shamar Jean-Charles. Every time I've seen Shamar Jean-Charles get into the game, he's made a play. The interception in Carolina that the Saints blew. He can stay. Special teams, but he can stay. Now, there are some Saints that are on the injured reserve. Two of them I've mentioned already. Taysom Hill, Chris Olave. Rashid Shaheed, somebody I didn't name last night. Rashid can stay, man. Rashid burns everybody. You give him 15 yards, and he's still passing you up in 3-4 steps. Rashid can stay. Bub Means, I said, I'm not getting rid of any of the rookies. I need to see Bub Means a little bit more. Paulson Adebo. It sucks that Paulson got injured like he got injured in a contract year. But I would absolutely love to see the Saints keep Paulson. Now, here's my thing about that. Paulson, one of the last memories I have of Paulson is press coverage on Darnell Mooney in the Atlanta Falcons game in Atlanta getting burned, which set up the field goal from Younghoe Koo. You got to live with Paulson. Paulson is going to make more plays than he gets beat. He's going to do that. He's going to make more plays than he's going to miss plays, right? And you just got to be cool with it. You just got to be good with it. But while he's in there, you know he's going to get a play. He's going to make a play. He's going to make one. How often he makes it, we don't know. But he's going to make one, and he's going to get beat as well. And you just got to live with it. But I would like to see the Saints do something to keep Paulson Adebo. Give him another year, because who's going to sign Paulson coming off a torn ACL, almost like a broken leg type situation? Who's gonna do that, right? We can offer him a discount if he wants to take one. It just depends, though. This is kind of a sticky situation. But we can absolutely give him a year. Give him 2 years or whatever, and then have him come up for another contract. But because the Saints can't, speaking of, contracts, Lord, man, the Saints can't do nothing, man. You got $50 million or $30 million owed to Derek Carr, depending on if you want to move on for him. You can designate it as a post-June cut, save yourself $30 million, but you won't get that money until June 2nd to spend. And by then, free agency is wrapped up. You shopping at Ollie's, the bargain basement. You're not getting the real good players because they going on the first day. They They going on the first day. They going a couple hours into minutes into free agency. June 2nd, man, everything gone by then, man. Everything gone by then. We at Plato's Closet. You know, y'all know what Plato's is. I hope y'all know what Plato's Closet is. We'll be shopping at Ross, Marshalls, you know, trying to get value. If we man, the Saints, this rebuild seems like it's going to be impossible to do because of the cap situation that we're in. And we have one person, maybe two, depending on who you how you look at the situation. And I'm talking about Mickey Loomis and Kai Harvey. We have them two to blame for this situation. I just do not, man, kicking the can down the road. We can't do it this year. We can't do it this year. Let these people go. The ones that got to go, let them go. Cam Jordan, I love you, but it's time. It's time. Pete Warner, I don't know what you have on Mickey Loomis with your blackmail. I don't know if it's pictures with something, doing something he ain't got no business, or you recorded a conversation and he talking about he the plug or whatever. I don't know what you got on him to get that contract extension, but you need to do the right thing and give it back. Please. You're terrible. Damn it, man. These contracts we just got to get out of. Chase Young, don't you offer him 10 nothing no more. Gave him $10 million for almost sacks. Every game I got to watch Chase Young get the same amount of sacks as me. Almost. Last week against the Commanders, he played like he had a lot of incentive. I know what the incentive was. You playing against your former team or whatever. But man, where were you last night? You should be used to playing in the cold. You was in Washington. You played at Ohio State. Man, don't you offer him nothing. Whew. Every time I think about these contracts and stuff that we just giving out, you know, like charity, I just get upset with myself. Just get upset. Get discombobulated. I get flustered. Man. But I want to see how it goes. I'm going to be here for it. I just wanted to come on here, tell everybody about this roster thing that who can stay and who can go. I wanted to do it the right way. Also spread some Christmas cheer. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. We're going into a new year. I hope you get everything that you wanted in life this year and going into next year. It's been another episode of the Goontelligence Sports Podcast Show. Y'all let me know in the comments if I'm right or if I left anybody out. Or you may see something different than how I see it. Let's discuss it. But this is my list. Once again, Taysom Hill, Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave, MVS, Eric McCoy, Talis Fuagua, Spencer Rattler, Carl Granderson, Brian Breesy, Demario Davis, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Alante Taylor, Kalen Saunders, Rico Payton, Shamar John Charles. Then we got Rashid Shaheed, Bub Means, Paulson Adebo. That's my list. Everybody else, GTF. Peace.